Really, I just kind of want to be honest with you. Were you a ladies' man in college?
Oh, well, here, shut the door.
Be glad to. Be
yeah,
glad to.
Well, I have to be honest with you. I really was.
Advice about a breakup. Boy, do I have advice. When I was a freshman in sophomore year, I dated the same person, and I actually was in love with them. However, they were not in love with me, and it was very sad. It took me a while to get over it, but I did, and I went on to have a wonderful college career and made lots of friends and dated different people.
The best way to cope with a breakup is to let it ride, look for something else to do, get over yourself. It may cure itself or not. Get over yourself.
2 years later, I came back and dated that same person again, and I ended up marrying them. So you never know.
Get over yourself.
But let me tell you, it was tough. I mean, I was the best looking and the smartest boy.
I believe that.
On campus.
I believe that.
And it was really tough.
Just remember that God loves you and His people love you. They'll never forsake you.
Okay, so Mark, Orlando, did you guys ever have a breakup in college or high school, either one?
Yeah, I was senior high school.
Did you get dumped or did they dump you?
It was kind of a mutual thing.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
So y'all sat down and had a real peaceable meeting.
Yeah, we talked about it.
So you dumped each other? Wow. Well, y'all dating the same girl?
Relationship. I don't have relationship. I mean, I don't have breakups. I have stalkers. So my advice would be to change your number, get off of any social network, basically go off the grid, because it's not gonna work out in the long run.
Yeah, my freshman year, very serious breakup. I thought I found the one. Came in as a freshman, and she was the one, and then it wasn't the one.
She was the one is the key.
Was the one, ended up not being the one.
But,
Did you ever have any breakups?
well, as you would probably suspect, I never had anyone break up with me. But unfortunately, I had a few relationships in college that I had to end for one reason or another, and so yes, I did experience a few breakups. Yes.
Okay, so how did you cope with that?
You know, it took a couple of years.
Whoa.
It wasn't an easy process. I had to finally just rip her out of my system, you know. So you date a couple girls, you know, try and just block the one that you wanted and add a couple new ones.
So that's the suggestion.
That's
Date
the
around.
suggestion, you know. See what else is out there, and once you find something better, helps you forget what you...
Crying over the notebook with my good old friends, Ben and Jerry.
To focus on getting closer to, you know, your friends that are the same gender, and not get into that, you know, on the rebound game, and start trying to get back into other relationships or to get even or whatever.
Don't get into a relationship in the first place, like me.
Okay, so how did you cope with it?
Oh, it really didn't hit me until 2 or 3 months after. You know, it took a while to, you know, just sit on me, but I just kind of zoned out from everybody. I really didn't, I guess, as far as the date world, I really wasn't looking for nobody. I just...
So you took a break?
Just hanging out with friends, your true friends.
To talk to God about it and talk to friends.
She broke up with me. I spent
Bummer.
probably 6 months writing really dark poetry.
Wow.
And almost flunked out of my second semester of college. But I wouldn't advise staying up late at night and moping about things to the point that you don't pay attention and pass your classes.
Pint of ice cream.
About the only thing I could suggest is, from my own experiences, since I've only seen it from the point of view of breaking up with someone else, is that I used to always just try to avoid that person in the future, and
no
because
contact.
it was just too stressful on them to have to see me on campus and be reminded of what they once had with me. You understand?
Completely understand.
And it was tough, and so I would try to do the right thing and just try to avoid that person.
So not really like Dr. Wiley, who just tried to avoid the person.
No, I didn't avoid. We were still friends. You know, we had a good, relationship afterwards, but I don't necessarily recommend that either. I think Dr. Wiley may be the best. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
And you don't really cope with a breakup. You just come to the realization that every breakup is just leading you to that one true love. I mean, that's what we're out looking for, right?
What I did, I just went out, started talking to a lot of girls, try to get that one girl off my mind pretty much.
So you became a ladies' man.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. There's a suggestion.
Whatever you do, don't read the song
I think Dr. Wiley may be the best. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid.